Alrighty, good morning everybody, how are you all doing today? Bit of an odd stream time for me, I'll give you. I've been away all weekend, doing family stuff, which is why there was no streams. I did sort of let people know ahead of time, but I don't know, nobody probably paying attention. My sleep cycle is all kinds of fucked at the moment. Well, my sleep cycle is that of a normal human being, which means I'm awake during the day. I will work on fixing that over the next couple of days. But for now, we're going to have a day stream, because I don't like the fact that I missed 3 days in a row of streaming. If I can keep my energy levels up, I'll do a day stream today. And then when I get back from work tonight, I'll do a night stream. To check the volume a little bit. I don't know if it's quiet on my end or if it's quiet on your end. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll see how we go when we get in game. Anyway, there we go. Gonna run through the DLC for this. Apparently, the DLC clears up some of the story and sort of sets up the story for the sequel. So, from what I've been told, this is fairly important, and apparently this will give us some more details about the nurse, who we currently know nothing except that she has a name, which now has me intrigued, because at first I just assumed she was part of the main character's like mental landscape rather than her own person. Anyway, so we've got 3 bits of DLC: the assignment, the consequence, and the executioner. The assignment and the consequence are the 2 main story things, and they cover from the perspective of Kidman, as far as I'm aware. And then the executioner, we get to play as the Safehead, which will be really odd/interesting. Just give me a shout if the volume's too... Oh, okay, it's got its own... Huh. That's kind of cool. Just give me a shout if the volume's out of whack. Just make sure the subtitles are on. Yes, good, okay. Oh, and make sure the letterboxing is disabled. Center mark is barely visible. The problem with adjusting brightness is obviously it also comes down to how the video is being output quality-wise and how you guys are viewing it as well. So brightness is very sort of variable. I know if I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 3 on the PS2 via my capture card, I have to jack the brightness up because the cave section just after the fight with Ocelot, before the fight with the Pain, is just pitch black. You cannot see at all. I know it's meant to be very dark, but because of the way my capture card handles blacks, it ends up becoming so dark that you can't see anything. Just sort of odd specific situations there. Am I supposed to be reading this? Oh, okay.
Do you stand with Mobius?
I do. I made my choice.
The voice actor is definitely the weakest voice actor in the game. She's really not impressive. Like, at all. Like, coughing there was terrible, and throughout the course of the game, her voice actor has just been very bland. You need to either go, like, professional quality voice acting if you're going to want people to take the game and the story seriously, or you're going to need to go, like, Resident Evil tier voice acting and ham it up B-movie style. You can't just have flatline. Hey there, James. How's it going?
No blood. Or anything.
You see what I mean? Her voice actor? I don't know. Maybe she'll get better as we go along. 'Cause she's just sounding like a frickin' stunned fish there. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to work mechanically. From what I was reading...
The crash. I wasn't alone. Where is everybody?
From what I was reading, she doesn't get much in the way of weapons. So it is quite possible that this could be a stealth 'em up bit of DLC, which would be really unfortunate, because the stealthy bits of the game are the worst. Game's fine when it's doing normal survival horror, but when it tries to be stealthy, it's not fun times. Is this Dark Souls 2 or 3? I think she started going in the tree and met the old ladies. I think it was 2.
Sorry, detective. Skips and creeps up.
Shit. I've got to get out of here.
I'm wondering if she realizes she's in a mental scape? Because as far as I'm aware, she's actually privy to all the details of what's going on here.
There's no going back.
You're a backup.
Can't be real.
Hey, where's Joseph?
Everyone must.
Settle down, Leslie.
Leslie.
Leslie. Leslie Withers.
I'm sorry?
Kid, I need you focused. I need your attention. This is a serious matter. Everything we do is a serious matter.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'd like to think so, but conviction must be proven with action. As I was saying, your target is Leslie Withers. He's a patient at Beacon Mental Hospital. But he's something more. Simply put, we need him to run our STEM system. Without this asset, our research will mean nothing.
I don't understand. We own Beacon. Why not just take him?
Our relationship with his advisor, Marcelo Jimenez, has become rather strained. The boy is a leverage piece. Jimenez plans to activate a STEM prototype at Beacon without our permission. Obviously, that's unsuitable. Have no illusions. It will be dangerous. Come, take a walk. The nurses are waiting.
Well, she can't get up
Hey
now.
there. Where did you come from?
Is the save point for this DLC a couch with a kitty? That's a pretty cool save point, actually. That's a nice effect. The blurring of faces, that's cool. I assume I meant to, yeah, go the other way. What's with all the plants? Sort of oxygen facility? Well, that wouldn't make sense anyway. Plants don't work that way.
If Jimenez activates the system, you'll be pulled in. Hopefully he doesn't. But as a precaution, we've prepared an infusion to prevent contamination.
Like a vaccine? To protect me?
More accurately, to hide you. We developed STAT, but there is a ghost in the system. Something we call Ruvik. It means to keep us out. This infusion should protect you to some extent.
Why send me alone?
You won't be alone. You'll be with your team from KPD. You'll get a call on the radio reporting an incident at Beacon. Everything will be arranged. But their consequences of little value. In regards to your mission, they're expendable. Come, sit down. We must have that boy. He will enable us to change everything.
I'll come back with him.
I needn't remind you the consequences for failure. Loyalty is a sensitive subject for us. Trust is such a valued commodity in today's world. So once again, I ask you, do you stand with Mobius?
I do. I made my choice.
Now you must back up your words with actions. Do not waver. Now I'm going to count down. And when I'm finished, I'll ask you a series of questions. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'd like to ask you some questions. Have you ever felt abandoned by the ones you trusted?
You gotta be careful pulling those things out. See you, James.
Hey! Anyone?
Oh, I have a bad feeling this is indeed gonna be a spooky, stealthy DLC. Oh boy. Okay, we can't get over there, fair enough. Yeah, well, at least we have a flashlight. That's a start.
What's going on? Where did everyone go?
I just realized, not only do we not have weapons, we also don't have the magical power of whoosh. Did you miss much? Not a lot. You missed the kitty save point. Hopefully that comes back. Looks like a Leslie. Oh no.
Help! No!
Hey!
Not the light! Not the light!
Hold on. I'm gonna find a way in there.
Interesting.
Please. No. No! Leslie.
The fuck was that?
Oh, shit. What could have done this?
Right, so I think at this point, I think she's in some sort of essentially training facility? Like a mental training facility after they stuck her with the needle? So I don't know if this is in like the Leslie Ruvik mental scape, or if this is their own machine, because they did say they have their own machine. It's a very Resident Evil thing.
I'm afraid that the fragile mental states of the subjects are limiting our studies. Mobius wants us to move past Beacon patients and onto more stable people. They want to get STEM closer to its intended use. Would they see the world in the same way? Would a sane mind weather the psychically draining experience? I had that dream again. I entered the STEM myself.
Hey, Sebastian. Oh boy. Ah, this is just gonna be a spooky, scary skeletons DLC. Sneaky, stealthy bollocks.
Come here.
What the dickens are you, lady? Oh, apparently they've got, like, big view radius. Can I whoosh him with my light? Okay, there you go. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get checked. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to re-stealth or what. Do I just gotta die? If so, you should have at least made it like normal mandatory stealth section rules where you just insta-die. Also, it seems like my normal sneak doesn't work. I have to be doing the stick-to-wall sneak. Works later. I got the evening shift today, not the day shift. I don't normally have day shift on a Monday. Does happen, but not often.
Over here.
Alright. Not as complicated as I needed, as I made it to be. And it's even worse than mandatory stealth crap. It's Call of Duty. Ooh. Yeah. Ah, it's backwards. That should be right. Yeah. Just in case you were confused as to how I worked that out there, since I didn't explain my thought process. Heaviest blood print to lightest blood print is the input code. Oh boy, we got hidey holes. Yuck. This is just gonna be a yucky stealth DLC. This is gonna be unfortunate. Get map. Can I hide in? What's with the fucking skirt motion? This chick's special ops. She wouldn't be a skirt of beasties. Especially not like just normal human zombie beasties. Wait, what? Oh. There we go. I could understand being a skirt if it was like big nasty, but it was just a dude. Sure, zombie dude, but she could brain him with the flashlight? She got the Kung Fu kick. But I don't have an emulator for PS4. I don't believe one exists. I could be mistaken, but I'm fairly certain there isn't a PS4 emulator. Oh, am I supposed to lure her into this room and then do the old dash out the door trick? Zombies or crazies or ghosts? All of the above? If you're after ghosts specifically, I fucked up. Ghosts specifically will be later in the month. Hey there, how's it going? Next month, I want to get, I need to get the Dot Hack games done because the GU remake comes out next month, which I also want to do. So that's gonna be, there's gonna be a lot of Dot Hack coming up. After that, not sure. I want to get Yakuza 2 back, but I need to either fix the emulator or just buy a PAL version of Yakuza 2, though that's not cheap at all. That's like $150. Really don't want to do that if I can avoid it. Oh! I'll be honest, I didn't expect him to walk out how the door works. Oh, I need to, okay, it's, I understand, it's the hide in lockers tutorial. Nope, not Leslie. Kidman. Telephone off the receiver? Oh, I see. It's a distraction. Hey, Aaron, how's it going? Not quite sure what I'm supposed to distract with it, though. Maybe I'm supposed to lure Om Nom Lady down this way? And then distract her with the yellow phone? I'll get back to SLWV when I feel like it. Okay, that's the yellow phone door. Yellow phone, not yellow phone. Because it yells at you. Answer me, I'm making noise. Did I ever play Dead Space? I did!
Over here.
I assume I need to spook her. Then... whoosh. Nope. Maybe I need to... like, initiate a runaway sequence with her? I don't know. Oh, a bottle. Any of the Alpha series still on eBay or Amazon? Should be. They were pretty cheap when I got them as well. Like 10 bucks a piece. At least the PlayStation ones. I doubt the PS2 ones would be any more expensive. I'm honestly not quite sure what I'm supposed to do here. Like, I could get legs sort of down the corridor a bit. Maybe? Or am I meant to just, like, sneak past her? Oh, hello, legs. Yeah, .hack GU Final Recode. That's the one I'll hopefully be streaming next month. Once I finish, I suppose we got. I'm gonna try to find some time to get the other 3 .hack games done since we got Volume 1 done. They're like 10. Oh wow, that's quite a ways back. They're like 10 hours a piece. The original 4 .hack games. So I'm hoping I can get them knocked out. I don't know, maybe with some day streams. I'll see. I'll see. Oh, is that meant to be a clue, maybe? Maybe she has, like, mad reaction range for bottle go and smash? But I didn't, like... I'm not sure... like, what the purpose of distracting her is, because there doesn't appear to be anything in that room. Oh, that's just the one we came around on, yeah. Like, I could understand maybe needing to drag her down here to eat another monster, but there's no monsters down here. Am I meant to... maybe I'm meant to try to trap her in that room? Right. That's the go. So how much of an autistic screech does she get out of a smash bottle? I need to open the door first. Oh, it doesn't stay open. Interesting. What happens if I go, like... Because she ran all the way down there from a smash, but now she's not running. Okay. So, does she have ears?
Over here.
Did it do anything?
Over here.
Hello. She's just in love with this room. Oi! Don't run up and kick it. It turns around too quick. I mean, you hear a smash, and she goes woof down the other end of the corridor. Lady, you need to work on your sexy walk. That is anything but.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Alright. We just need to act as a retard magnet. Come on. There you go. Oh, I see. You can't. Okay. You can't run while the light's on it. Okay. Well, I've got an answer for that. That's fine. This, by the way, is not how you do a horror game. Situations like this, where the player is just left scratching their head as to how does the game mechanics work. This is not scary in any way. Just like, okay, well, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. So, all we're gonna do is do the same section over and over again. Until we, work out how the game wants us to solve the problem. Like, it's not even like the main game scenarios with the big nasties where you could fight them or you could run away. Like, there's nothing we can do to defend ourselves here, so if we stuff up, we're just instant dead. So, we open this. We lure it out of the room. Probably pick up the bottle. I think we're gonna need the bottle. Oi! Big and ugly. I out? Alright, there we go. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, you re all you want, lady. I'm gonna just stay in my nice, comfortable air ducts. How's it going, awesomeness? Oh, don't tell me she went all the way back. What are you supposed to do here? She just resets. Can I, like... No? And then she just resets. Hey, I got no idea what to do. Maybe I have to hit? I assume agenda to get her attention. Maybe. Oh, actually, no, I've got an idea. Here, eat me. Well, let's try to piss her off. The assuming gender gave me an idea. Jewish phone. Let's try to piss her off. Oh. I was wondering why my phone buzzed me, but it's just Gmail. It's a bit creepy because there's an email that was like, "Hope you had a great weekend." How the fuck did you know I went out this weekend? Gonna give her the old smash bottle. Oh, maybe? Did that work? Nope. I don't know what to do. Okay, that's fine. I'm just eating. Like, okay. She'll follow. Can I? Okay, let's. I got something. I'll try it. I don't know if that's gonna work though, because she loses interest very quickly. You seem to need to keep re-tagging her. I also don't know why we want to lock her up, since she's not protecting anything. Like, as I said, if there was a reason to lure her down, it makes sense, but I don't understand why we're doing it. She's not in a room that we need to do anything with. Like, there's nothing in the room she's in. So we could just leave her there. Like, we've got this thing here with the telephone. So we can use the telephone to lure someone into that other room. But I don't know for what purpose. It just goes ring ring. But it doesn't achieve anything unless I need to answer my own phone call. No, I can't. I don't move quick enough. Okay. Oh, now I can die. Okay, so I can mess about with both of the rooms, but for what purpose? I don't understand. Oh, maybe, okay, maybe it is just to fucking confuse me. I assumed I had to do something there. Apparently I assumed incorrectly. It was in fact a red herring. How odd. Is there an Invisitiddler in here with me? Who's making the stim stamp? It might be that they're introducing you to the mechanic for use later? Maybe? Like, they're introducing the mechanic in a safe environment, so you can sort of work out what you're supposed to do with it. Then it'll come into play later in the game.
Agent status terminated. Authorization invalid.
What? Terminated? Maybe I can force it open with the computer.
Hacking minigame?
Analyzing data.
C DOS. C DOS run. Run DOS run. No, Kidman, we've had this discussion. Very rude of you to get my name wrong multiple times. That's a neat trick.
That thing used its light.
What? I was gonna say, this is... Whoa! Okay. That's the box that Kidman gets trapped in. That was a bit trippy. Oh, this is pointing to the telephone corridor.
If the system is activated, you'll hear a high-pitched noise. From then, we can't do anything to help.
What's gonna happen to me?
All I can say is that it'll be unsettling, but Leslie will be in there with you. You'll need to find her.
This is from before. Leslie, is he really here?
Well, that was my initial thought, half. Was that the Seeker Searchlight was part of her own mental programming. But I don't understand why it would destroy herself.
Leslie is here. Okay, I gotta get to him before anything else does.
Then my second thought on the matter was that, the Seeker program is something that's been mentally programmed into her, knowing full well that she was going to end up, stuck in the STEM machine. Also, save point. Is a save point kitty. Seriously. You pet the kitty to save the game. Um, Well, at least the enemies respect the kitty. That guy's just kind of hanging out. What? What? Shit. Yes, hello camera. How's it going? Who watches the Watchmen? I watch the Watchmen. Ventilation duct, very original. I got leg that can phase through glass. That's a neat trick. Now, I'm assuming zombies probably don't phase through glass. Oh! Alright. This one, I assume we need actual clues for. Did you phase through glass? Well, I'm sure if you're playing... I was going to say Exia, but Exia doesn't quantize. It's only the 00... Does the 00 quantize? The Quanta obviously does. I can't remember if the 00 quantizes. It needs a red, a blue, and a yellow number. Haven't got really anything along those colors to indicate some sort of clue yet. So I'm thinking we answer this safe later. Well, I mean, it's a pretty simple mistake to make, considering Ore wa Gundam da. Setsuna is Exia. We got 3 bottles to work with. Ooh, and a vent. Where does the vent go, apart from Booty Land? Snail? What the fuck? I still haven't got around to building a master grade yet. I really should. Just the time to make one is significant. Oh, actually, you might be right, Half. Maybe that room we were in with the safe, maybe we need to, maybe we need to torch light things. Well, I can't say I prefer high grades over master grade since I've never built a master grade before. We're fucked. But obviously, I like high grades a lot. Yeah, they lose interest. Okay, so I'm curious if I think Half might be onto something. Maybe there's hidden text or something in this room. That we got a flashlight to find out the answer to this safe. Ah! Fucking bingo! 18 yellow. 12 red. 20 blue. Ding, ding, ding. As the PUBG players would say, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I don't like the fact that that's a fucking their thing saying now, since that's old school, but anyways. Nothing suspicious here, don't worry about it. Ah, it only distracts one idiot, okay. Alright, this is what the bottles are for. Oh, well, yeah, actually, we probably shouldn't be all high and mighty about that, since the last guy did manage to open the door, so maybe this guy's got door opening skills. Anyways, Rowan, take it easy, man. Fucking insurance companies are never fun. Best of luck. Look at him go. Oop, that worked. Oh, the zombie! I get you, yeah. I'm with you now. I don't... Whoop. I missed the joke, sorry. See, this is at least more tense than the situation with legs and mouth. Because in that scenario, like, what we could do was actually pretty obvious. Whereas, like, in the scenario with legs and mouth, it's just like, well, what the fuck do we do? I mean, the answer was apparently do nothing.
You're one of us now.
Sure. Never forget, you're here forever. Oh, I get you. I see. Yeah, I got your puzzle. I'm with you. Maybe. Can I shifty this duber? I'm supposed to shine the shadow onto there. I got the angle wrong. Oh, maybe, am I supposed to... Oh, that ain't gonna work. Oh, wait, what if I line this shadow up with that shadow? No. Do I just need 3 stars to make my... Yeah.
Mark.
Oh, okay, I see. I was making it more complicated than it needed to be. That's my bad. I'm pretty sure I'm not a faggot. I am neither gay nor a bundle of sticks. Terrible at video games, yes. Liking to cook up my butt, not so much.
The air feels so heavy in here.
After months of secrets, subterfuge, and indoctrination, they brought me into their fold. This place is elaborate, to say the least. Despite the modernistic visage, the research they have been doing here seems to date back to over a century ago. This place has history, and from what I can grasp, this facility is only one branch of many. Institutions, powerful families, their reach seems grand, and therefore the possibilities for me seem equally as rich. Clearly, my own unique methods at Beacon have piqued their interest, and I am most grateful for the opportunity. Most of what the researchers have been working on, however, seems archaic by today's standards. They told me budget is of no concern. Results are the only thing that matter. Juggling duties here and at the hospital seems manageable, but Reuben, comparatively insignificant, but even at his young age, his studies are remarkable. Perhaps one day he will even assist me with my work here.
Stars because Nemesis. Say, right director, wrong series.
Negotiation, Dr. Jimenez. We're expected to reach a solution, hence the founding of this facility.
I understand that, and I appreciate the time you've given me.
Time has a limit, and we're approaching that point. If you've outspent your usefulness, we will need to find someone more suitable.
Let's not be so hasty. I've done tests with our visual diagnosis, and there is something I must speak to you about. Please, come with me. The projector is in the next room.
I do really like the way they've done the faceless characters. I think that's actually quite cool. And somewhat disconcerting. I don't think they're actually gonna make good use of that. But it is a good visual effect that with the right director in charge of a scene or a sequence could really make those faceless guys actually pretty creepy. I think they've accidentally stumbled onto something really cool rather than intentionally. I suspect the idea of the faceless NPCs is to sort of reinforce the idea that she's working for a faceless corporation. That's a Ruvik. Rather than the sort of creepy factor that you could make out of having faceless NPCs. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe they make good out of it. Maybe. But I don't think this is the sort of game where you're playing up that kind of social anxiety fear. This is just straight up I'm a gribbly monster fear.
It's my hypothesis that we haven't succeeded because so far we've only been using visuals, audio stimuli, passive influence, even on my patients with limited mental capacity. This method is rejected by the user. If we are to accomplish what we intend, we will need to refocus. We need direct access.
And what do you propose?
It's, how shall I say, a pet project of sorts. A mechochemical process. With it, we should be able to have a direct influence on the individual, potentially even access their subconscious. I have the data in the next room. Let me show you.
That video. I remember they showed me that when I was brought here.
What's the point of the video, though? Can I... Oh, that's a shame. You could have... It would have been cool if you could, like, interrupt the... the video footage with your shadow, but that would have required programming. Hey, Army, how's it going? Hello? Oh. I mean, if they just want to plot dump us, I'm fine with that. You don't have to waste my time with the gribbly monsters and whatnot. They're not that interesting. Okay, so this is a 3-man STEM machine. I don't think we've seen a 3-man STEM machine. It's always been 4-man, hasn't it? No, okay, I think no, the boss fight STEM machines were 3-man STEM machines. A6441. A6441. Okay, so it's just a different view of that. Is my voice a bit faint? I'll move the microphone a bit closer. If it's still a bit faint, I can jack myself up. If it's a matter of the game's too loud, I can also fix that. Oh, someone whoosh, maybe? Back myself up, not off. God damn it. A6441 again with the... yeah, okay. See, these seem more advanced than the ones... that we used in Beacon. Because the one that we used in Beacon had the weird flesh bags in them. These don't appear to have the weird flesh bags.
This research here, this is exactly what we've been looking for. I call it STEM. I'm sure you and your superiors will find this most satisfactory.
You mentioned the design was from a pupil of yours. In that case, where do you fit in?
He is an unstable individual. Perhaps it is better that I continue to be the one to contact in this situation.
I'd like you to bring this man in. You should all be able to have a productive conversation. What did you say his name was?
Ruben. Ruben Victoriano.
Hello? Nobody home, Koi. Yay! You got the name right! Good job, well done. It only took you 3 tries. Ooh! That was... You had a cool idea there. It wasn't executed well. You needed... Okay. You needed to do that with, like, flashing lights, not spazzing door. The spazzing door doesn't quite work well for that. That was... you almost had a good idea. Almost. Just, like, it's so close to having a good idea. Like, we got the creepy face people, and now we've got the like, what should have been a flashing lights girl. Like, we're getting close. Maybe we'll get something.
I haven't been feeling well, but look, let's just get out of here. There's something wrong with this place.
That's where Leslie was before. And now those two, where are they headed?
So close. Man, I suppose a lot of this game has been like... He's close. Almost, but no secret. Oh, right, we can't. I was gonna like, well, can't I just open this door? But no, that's right, we're not,
Agent status.
Yeah.
Terminated. Please contact biometrics for reauthentication.
Is that really an appropriate error message? Like, if your agent status is terminated, you should not be seeking reauthentication. You're either terminated... Meow. You're either terminated in the permanent sense, or you're terminated in the fired sense. And either way, you shouldn't be needing reauthentication. You just dunskies. I do, again, there's, like, things that are close to being cool. Like, I really like the kitty cat save point. And if they integrate that well to what's going on, then, again, they've nearly got some good ideas.
You'll experience things that won't seem real, but you have to stay focused. It will take you a while to get your bearings, but you'll be better off than the others.
And about the others.
I told you before, completely expendable. They have no bearing on the mission. If they get in the way, you know what to do.
Find Leslie and bring him back. That's all that matters.
I'm saying this quite frequently now, but it really is quite close to actually pulling off something reasonably intriguing. Just doesn't quite have the execution. We're gonna get grabbed by the lady? I feel like we are. No? I'm not sure with these corpses. They feel like the old Resident Evil 6 landmines, though. Mikami didn't... Did he work on Resi 6? I don't remember. Oop, another C-DOS run. Run, DOS, run.
Please guide subject construct facial, hand, and neural profile.
I don't think anyone's gonna help me out with this.
Facial profile constructed. Matches deactivated account Julie Kidman. Reinstating profile.
You definitely not... You really should not have an automated system for reinstating terminated accounts. Not in this kind of environment. We're not even, like, official government ops. We're like special black ops. We should definitely not be, like... reactivating deactivated accounts. I was sort of expecting there to be like a... what do you call it? Snail in here? That gets off to the light. Okay. Everybody can fangirl just like anyone can be a gentleman. It's non-gender specific. Somebody's making tasty noises. Oh, the corpse is making tasty noises. That was the grate. Okay, I thought it was the corpse because it got a weird lighting effect, but I think maybe just the lighting's bugged out. Yeah, no, it's just the lighting's bugged out. Okay, fair enough. ASMR zombies. That just be growling in both your ears. Growling in stereo.
Whoa. Scanning. Please stay still until procedure is complete. Hand profile constructed. Please complete neural profile to complete authorization.
Alright. Let's not go that way. Can I kick the grate?
Maybe it's wine?
Great. That thing shouldn't have been scanning our arm. It should have been giving us a freaking God Eater. Then we'd be in business. Just chop all these guys to bits. Or shoot, I suppose, if she's got a what were the V2 God Arms called, where they could shoot and chop? God Eaters, sorry, not God Arms. God Hand is a completely different game. Oh, right. It's gonna... Oh, it's been a while since we've seen that. Ah, I see. There's bottles in there for doing the look, a distraction trick. Except that he's like directly in the way, and I don't really have a way around him, apart from startling him, unless I can like just walk past his side. Alright, don't mind me then. Oh, we can't yuck bottles while crouched, can we? So what happens if I yuck a bottle, like, over there? Will it get both of them? Ooh, it will! You stay right the fuck there, friend. And I'm just not gonna have anything to do with you. Oh, now we need to get this asshole to move. How do I go about that? Ooh, safe. Oh. Hang on, we got numbers going on here. Oh, maybe we don't. I thought it was numbers, but it's just 555. Or, sorry, I'm not sure. Alright, let's look at the safe and have a look at what the puzzle actually is. Oh, is it one of these? Yep. I think I've stuffed this up, though. There is an easy way to solve these fuckers, I just don't know the correct procedure. Go. And a bottle. How useful. Can we archive? Okay, there's quite a few letter scraps. Oh, can I start, like, organizing? Okay, so place that one sort of there-ish. What do we got? That looks like it goes about there. Not sure on this one. Oh, okay, that looks about right. Can I zoom in on the thing as a whole? A little hard to read from this distance. I wonder if you have to be, like, bang on precise, not just sort of roughly. See you, Kapov. Thanks for watching. Right. Back to business for now. We need more of the paper before we can do anything with that anyway. You're a creepy thing, aren't you? Alright, can I do this? Yes, I can. See you guys. I'm gonna go this way. You can go that way. Favorite horror film? Ooh, that's a good question. Now, it depends on how you define that. Because I have some shit taste. Okay, so, like, one of my favorite horror movies that I think is a legit, actually scary horror movie, does its genre proud, is the original Alien. Did he just splooge all over the place and didn't hit me? I didn't realize that was an option. Oh, that's handy. Can I squash him? Yep. What was I gonna say? My favorite horror movie, and that's possibly stretching the definition of what a horror movie, like what is a horror movie, is and this is where the shit taste comes in. Resident Evil, the second Resident Evil movie, Apocalypse or Armageddon, something like that. Alien's not shit taste. Alien's legit. But like the second Resident Evil movie is not good. I like it a lot, but it's not good. I feel like I might have missed something down in all that. I think I solved that too quickly. I might have accidentally solved that too quickly because I,
Kidman, Julie, you've assembled quite the resume, I see.
They taught you to read at the police academy? I'm impressed.
Your attitude won't be necessary today.
What is this place? Why am I here?
You've been arrested, Miss Kidman, and you're currently being detained. I'm sure even you could decipher that.
That's not what I asked. This isn't a regular interrogation room. They don't give you cushy chairs when you're about to be sent to lockup.
No current address. On your own since 14, a runaway it seems. Quite impressive you made it this long without coming to your senses. If your street smarts are that keen, I'd imagine you'd have turned yourself around by now.
It's more about survival. You think I'm pissed I got caught? At least I get free food in jail. It's all good to me.
What if I told you that today could be different for you? You're a smart kid, you've got nothing to lose, no one to miss you. A person with those qualities could be open to very specific opportunities.
What are you saying? You offering me a get out of jail free card or something?
Not quite that, but something close.
I'm listening.
Oh, interesting. She was street trash. What was I saying? Yeah, I enjoy the first two Resident Evil movies quite a lot. The third one is absolute garbage, and I didn't watch any of the ones after that.
Neural profile constructed. Profile matches terminated agent Julie Kidman. Termination reason: insubordination. Profile reinstated, but data sent to Central Mobius for analysis.
Insubordination? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. I should be able to open those doors now.
The original Saw, I thought, was quite good as a horror movie as well. I think that was legitimately creepy. I never watched any of the sequels, don't know how good they are. I heard they sort of get a bit silly towards the end. But the first Saw movie I thought was very good. That creeped me out pretty effectively. But what creeped me out about the first Saw movie was more psychological elements rather than the body horror elements. Oh, hi. Easy kitty. I'm gonna lose my bottle when I save, aren't I? I've got no way to put this down. Oh! I can inventory my bottle. I didn't realize that. You weren't allowed to do that as the other guy. That's handy. See you, Ron. These doors should not open. Like, the system identified that there was something hinky going on. It's like, information sent to central database for inspection. These doors should not be opening until that inspection is complete. Yes, I am critiquing the security system of a secret Black Ops facility that exists to jigger with people's minds. You'd think they'd have better security. Like, they're not exactly doing pleasant work here. It's the kind of thing you don't want people finding out about. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. What do we have here? Okay, this is... I need some sort of clue for this one. I see what we're going... I see what's going on. No, I need clue. Alright, with the crashing and the bashing. Oh, hello. There we go. Here's the clue. Okay, what do we got? Top row 1, second row 2. Second row 2. Right, let's add that to our scrapbook. That does not match. It might go out here somewhere, maybe. I'm feeling that goes over here somewhere, probably. I'll leave that there for now. I don't understand why she's seeing those two here. That is somewhat baffling. Someone went splort.
Patients emerging from the stem are becoming more erratic. The pathologies seem to be amplified by the experience now. Even worse, patients now seem to experience each other's psychological trauma. It's as if the user's deepest fears linger within the encephalon of the system, even after the session is over. The most concerning thing are their most recent statements. Every single patient claims to see a hooded figure slowly approaching them. Could it be him? His consciousness existing as a ghost in the system. My curiosity has never been piqued like this. I want to know. I want to see what they see. But it's too risky. For now.
Maybe don't put yourself inside the system where people are giving each other psychological trauma. Sounds like a bad plan, man. Look, I'm all for science with all caps and exclamation marks. I enjoy the Resident Evil games. They're all science in all caps. Good thing we don't have weapons, otherwise this would feel like a boss fight arena. Could be worse, it could turn into a sneak fight arena. Man! Whoever fucking did these cables needs to be shot. This is really awful cable management. My goodness. Oh, look, it's a sneak fight.
An error has occurred. Please wait while power is being restored. Power restoration at 20%.
I assume she's gonna start jumping over the racks in a second. Otherwise, this is too easy. No, Kidman, we've had this discussion. You got it right.
Power restoration at 50%.
Oh, okay. In my defense, I thought the lightning would fuck her up. Apparently Legs is immune to lightning.
An error has occurred.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think Legs is some sort of part of her own mental construct. Either like herself directly, or something implanted by the Mobius company, corporation, crew, whatever you want to
Power
call
restoration at 20%.
them, in her brain. And I'm not normally awake at this time of day, but the weekend messed me up a bit, so my schedule is all over the place. Well. Around the rosy.
Power restoration at 50%.
No, Kidman. Oh, very rude. And, the story I find interesting, Day. The gameplay is terrible. It's the worst elements of this game as a whole content segment.
An error has occurred. Please wait while power is being restored. Power restoration at 20%.
Oh, Kidman. Good grief, lady. Oh, very rude. I got one joke, folks. I'm gonna keep making it.
Power restoration at 50%. Power is now restored. Elevator is now in service.
Where the heck did Legs go?
Thank you for waiting.
Peace out, Legs.
Keeping our facilities clean is appreciated. Our workplace is a fine place because of your support.
Really? That's a lie. Whoever did your cable management is terrible. Look at that place. It's a massive tripping hazard. Yeah, the snail did enjoy the light of the torch a little too much. It was kinda weird. Is she seeing a different mental scape to what they were seeing, or is this a different mental scape entirely?
Okay, make it convincing. Detectives! I'm here! I'm safe! Sebastian! Joseph!
Mobius. So they sent you to take the boy back. And you trust him. Don't kid yourself. You're just as expendable as your partners are. As I was. After all I did for them. We'll see how loyal you are when you know the truth.
Are you all right?
That was well done.
Do you wish to remain in the dark about information that will undoubtedly disturb you?
This, like, as I've said a few times now, it comes close. So close to being good. It has a few really sort of shiny moments. And then a lot of trash.
Joseph! Joseph! Shit! Where did he go?
He's done the Sasuke thing and just sort of disappeared.
Well, he'll just have to fend for himself. Gotta keep on track.
Magic door.
Find Leslie.
Yep, magic door. There we go. Well, hi. How's it going? You got a shiny eye. That's a nice eye. So I'm assuming Ruvik can't kill us directly because of whatever they stuck us with. seems to fuck up his powers.
His name was Ruben Victoriano, but now he exists as Rubik inside the encephalon of Sten. Ruben was brilliant, designing the entirety of the system by himself. But we conflicted over our intentions.
And what happened to him?
Ruben has been dealt with. The consequences of trusting the wrong people.
Ruvik. He knows I'm here.
Yeah, but he couldn't give you the old insta-death hug. He tried to drown you, so I'm guessing whatever the fuck they did to you means his powers don't work so good. Oh, it's Invisitiddlers. Wait, I can't kill Invisitiddlers with an axe? That doesn't work. Oh! Invisitiddlers are weak to light. That's interesting. You know, that axe is still good, yeah? You just pull it out of his skull and swing again. Like, I could understand... Oh, hello. What the hell's that? Okay. Like, I could understand the shitty axes that the village people used, but that was a real good fire axe. That doesn't break from just one swing. I've had one of them last entire survival horror games. She ain't a classy lady, she's a freaking street urchin. Knife? There's knife in this dude. What I could use to stab Invisitiddler. If you would only let me pick up the knife. Yes, hi, how's it going? That was not what I was expecting from that.
Something else is even more harrowing. Our subjects are dying. They come out from STEM abruptly passing with looks of horror in their eyes. The ones that do survive are catatonic, babbling, incoherent messes that we can't properly interview. We've done nothing to the process to cause this change. It must be the ever-growing collective consciousness of the STEM system. These patients seem unable to take the strain of exposure. We need more sane subjects, perhaps to cleanse the system. At its current state, the system is unsustainable. Something Mobius will not approve of. This time, only I am to blame for this. Our new prototype and beacon is almost ready. When it is, I will start its conversion to the wireless system. Even if the original STEM experiments go awry, I will show my worth to Mobius with its next generation.
I'm still not quite sure what exactly he was going for with the hive mind machine. Like, I know what Ruvik was trying to achieve, or what do you call him? The original version of Ruvik. Ruben? Something like that? Like, he was just trying to get himself a new body. That makes sense. I don't know what mad scientist man is trying to achieve. Is he just science for the sake of mad science? I mean, that's fine, I guess. Got an axe, but do I need to use it? Like, what's my objective here? Like, I could ask this guy a question, but I don't see why I need to. He's not particularly in the way. Though, I don't know exactly where. Oh, yeah, no, okay, he is in the way. Alrighty, fair enough. Can my light even... Everything that the light touches. Can my light even reach him from here? Well, I left the light too early, apparently. Can I, like, hacks him while he's stunned? No. Do I need to hack him at all now? Just hold on to my hacks for later. Oh, I got some extra axe. Alrighty, lady. You're not giving birth. Calm down. Nope, we're not dropping any frames on my end. Yes, very scary. Wouldn't know, Day. I've never given birth before. Not something I have any experience with. Oh, Kidman. God damn. You're a rude bitch. Calling out someone else's name while you deal with them is just impolite. Wait, if he's turned into a boomer, you need to stop making noise. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know white means 2 shots. I was trying to do something like that, but if I can... I didn't think I had unlimited reloads, but it looks like I do have unlimited reloads, so I can just get my video game on. I thought there was only a single clip worth of ammo sitting next to me. It looks like I can just reload for days, so... just reload every second of downtime I get. Oh yeah, legs. Uh-oh. Booger off. What? You fuck off, click, click. There was 6 bullets left in that.
If Leslie's down here, I doubt he'll last long. I've got to find him.
I wonder how long these DLCs are. If they're actually of reasonable length, I might have to do a couple of streams for this. This is all sort of in their mind, Army. That's the whole point of this game, is it's sort of in a constructed mental scape. So there's a fair bit of sort of reality bending. Well, there's actual reality bending going on in some parts, but there's a fair bit of. Alrighty, I need a safe number of some description. In like this scenario, I'm fine with accepting a whole bunch of like crazy bullshit. It's just like it's okay, there we go. The person we're playing as, like, it just represents their mental fortitude, basically. All right, what have we got? 15 to the right, 0 to the left, 18 to the right. Zero. Ah, I went too far. 15. Far. 0. 18. Okay, this fits this corner much better. Means letter scrap 4 is placed wrong. Right. Meant to be up like that? That doesn't look right. Maybe it does go up here. And there's just a bit straight up missing. Hopefully this isn't a zeros escape scenario and every safe has 2 combinations. One to get the way out and one to get the truth. No worries, Day. See you, man.
And about the others.
I told you before, completely expendable. They have no bearing on the mission. If they get in the way, you know what to do.
As I said, Day, the weekend fucked my sleep cycle up something fierce. Did I get better internet? Yes, I got better internet a month or 2 back now. It is... The upload speed is something of a 40 plus times better factor. It's ridiculous. Just how much better my internet is compared to what it used to be upload-wise. My download is also obscene, but my upload is what I was mostly concerned about. I had 0.8 megabits up, I now have 40 megabits up. I can upload in such high quality that people can't watch the stream. I've actually had to scale back the quality that I was uploading in because people were lagging out when they tried to watch the stream. I was outputting at 12 megabits when I was initially like trying out setup stuff, and that was just lagging out for people.
Joseph, wait!
So I've dialed it back to the fairly standard 6 megabits, which seems to produce a decent video quality. 6 megabits is also the recommended. I've got so much ridiculous internet right now. I could upload in 1440p 60 FPS 3D. Well, not 3D, but like surroundo vision, like the 3D cameras, however you call them. This just needs the same part 3 times over, does it not? Okay, so what happens if I yoink that and stick it over here? Okay, so I've got options. That's never good. Though I do has an axe. So I can at least make someone have a bad day. Hello? That's a diddly door. I'm not too fussed about download speed. Like, it's nice, don't get me wrong. It's great to be able to look at like a 20 or 30 gig game, click the button and come back, you know, after a cup of tea and the fucker's downloaded. But the upload was what I was after. Whoop, that's a spike pit. No, you keep your spikes to yourself there, Mr. Floor. I don't want none of that. "40 megabits up has got me pretty much covered for..." Hey! Is the Keeper about? That's his thing. Well, I see the Keeper or Ruvik. Ruvik we're not so scared of. He can't really do much to us. Keeper now, he'll be a bit scary. Keeper, big nasty man. Axe ain't gonna stop the Keeper. Oh no, it's Ruvik. Hey, Ruvik, how's it going? Whoop! Alright. That's a nice trick. Can I not hop? Apparently not. He's not an Invisadiddler, is he? I could axe him, you know. I'm not supposed to. Oh, yeah, the floor would have got him. Well, that was a waste of an axe. Damn, that chappie's got an axe. I could have got a refund off of killing him. Thunk.
Over here.
Oh, can it only go off once? Well, that's not good. I feel like all these safes on the wall really should have been something more than just wall texture. Given how important safes are to the overall game plot. That's cool, they're doing the old Resi 2 trick. Bang on the chain link fence. Always like that. There's a good sequence in Resi 2 where that happens. I can't remember if it was also in the original Resident Evil 1. I know they did a similar sequence in Remake. Where they bang on the shuttered windows. Hi. How's it going? That's right, you walk away, buddy. You walk away. So what happens if I... Okay, now you've... Oops. Yeah, you gotta do it that way around. Oh, there's a ladder, I see. Fuck you, Babu. Babu doll is bad as fucking mannequins. Now, is this a secret? Yeah, this is a secret. Cool. Alright, what do we got? Okay, we need a grid input. Ah, there we are. Click. It's a bit hard because you're doing controller, so there's like not precision input. You're sort of moving it. You can't do perfect. Yeah, that's annoying. I hate these kind of puzzles where you can't put them back perfectly. Again. Log off. I could make this some deep and meaningful expression of how Kidman rejects her womanly side and does not wish to become a mother, but no, I just don't like creepy little dolls. Well, that looks friendly. I don't know what the point of all these breakable boxes is. Like, you can break them. It doesn't seem to do anything. Problem there, door? Oh, you're an auto door, okay. Suppose it was me what had the problem then. Oh boy. It's these nasty boogers. There's a whole bunch of these nasty boogers. I mean, like, at this point, this isn't even worrying. Like, if there was one of them, it'd be like, oh god, it's gonna come get me. But there's like 6 of them. It's like, whatever. You release 6 of them, I've just got 0 chance of not dying, so I don't care. It's a tricky balance you've got to reach in horror games. If you hit the point of where it's just like, well, it's not scary anymore because it's just such an overwhelming threat that it's just, it doesn't, like, I can't survive it, so why be flustered by it? The best kind of threat is like the Mr. X's from Resident Evil 2 or the Nemesis from Resident Evil 3, where you very much can survive them, and in fact, if you're a friggin' badass, you can beat them. That's the best kind of threat. Especially the Nemesis. Nemesis from Resi 3 is fucking terrifying. That's one of the best sort of video game bosses ever done. There's a big nasty in a survival horror game where you're limited ammunition. I assume this is programmed, yeah, to not let you just speed through. Yeah, Nemesis is really well done, because big, nasty, scary that follows you through multiple rooms, so it breaks the conventions of all the other monsters in the game. It doesn't one-shot you, you can fight it reasonably well, and if you're really good, you can fight it exceptionally well, and beating it nets you rewards. You get different, I think you get the better handgun by beating Nemesis a couple of times. You get the different parts to make the better handgun. Is it the Eagle or something like that? not sure. Is he on a patrol route? Yeah, he's on a patrol route. Okay. Oh, Nemesis is just really well done. That's, yeah, such a good boss monster. Unfortunately, unless you're doing a specific Nemesis kill run, you're probably just gonna run away from him. But then that also he maintains his fear quite good, just by having you run away from him. Because he will chase you across multiple rooms, which, as I said, breaks the conventions of the game. Wasn't there a Resident game with a Mr. X? Yeah, Resident Evil 2, that's what I was saying earlier. Mr. X is sort of like the proto-version of Nemesis. He's not quite as big shag nasty as Nemesis was. But he does chase you through part of the Resident Evil 2 scenario. I assume we gotta play just run away again. Okay, fair enough. Here, boy. Yeah, the Mr. X doesn't appear until the B-side scenario is the thing, which, again, I think it does well, because you start playing the B-side scenario and you don't expect it. Because you've got Birkin as the A-side scenario sort of main antagonist. Whereas Mr. X sort of serves as the main antagonist in the B-side scenario. He does also show up in Gun Survivor, which not many people know exists, so I'm going to assume you're referring to the Mr. X from Resident Evil 2. Gun Survivor is a first-person Resident Evil light-con gun game-ish. I quite like it, but it's real
Today was
bodgy.
something truly surprising. He was one of the last groups of test subjects. Just another patient I expected to babble and maybe even die. Patient 105, Leslie Withers. Reuben had singled him out as a useless subject, but he must have known. He knew I would read his notes. What else was Reuben lying to me about? But this Leslie, he emerged cognate, calm, and able to report fully what he'd experienced inside. His unique pathology allowed him to successfully navigate his STEM experience with little repercussion. They know nothing of his existence, but no doubt he is the key. If we all share the consciousness, then with him, I too should be able to experience the STEM. potentially even suppress the more unsavory aspects of it. With him, I can be the master of the very technology I helped create. Mobius will see my worth and let me rise even higher in their ranks.
See, I don't know. I don't like this as a motivation for a bad guy. Just climbing the corporate ladder is a pretty bland motivation. I don't mind, like... As I said, Ruvik's motivation is good. You know, want a new body. That makes sense.
Joseph, you're all right.
You too, thank God.
Any sign of Sebastian?
Nothing. Maybe we can go back and look for him.
No. I mean, let's just get out of here first, then we can worry about Sebastian. Can we open this gate?
I doubt you and I are strong enough.
Joseph, watch yourself.
I'll be fine. Quick, look around, see if there's another way out.
As I was saying, I don't mind someone like Ruvik, where his motivation
We probably don't have much time.
is to
Look around for
survive.
some way out of here.
And I don't mind someone like, I had a feeling there would be an item down here. I don't mind someone like, Wesker from Resi, where his motivation is total global saturation. You know, some ridiculous, like, over-the-top crazy villainness. But his motivation to sort of climb the corporate ladder, that's sort of... meh. Like, especially... Like, he seems legitimately interested in his, like, mad science shit with the STEM machine, but only for the sake of climbing the corporate ladder, right? Like, if he was just a mad scientist, it would work better. Well, we can't get up now. We're stuck. Kitty going to sleep. It's just the two animations, okay. Hey, Castellanos. He's a polite guy. He knows our name. He doesn't think we called Leslie. Come on. Go on me. I'm wondering if it wasn't a glitch, Huff. Star Trek logo? Oh, hang on. I can... Ah, shit balls. Was the star didn't intersect, did it? Yeah, I'm just trying to remember how the logo looked, so I can... There we go.
They've refocused the efforts of the other programs to support our research. STEM priority has seemingly overridden other departments' individual research. Chemical and botanical studies are focused now on temporary, priming subjects for their inevitable connection. Now that the prototype is up and running, experiments continue. Upon their return from STEM integration, patients are interviewed extensively. While their particular pathologies inform their experiences, there are commonalities. They all experience the same settings, the same occurrences. The world they inhabit becomes larger with every new visitor. This suggests that shards of each user's consciousness are left behind inside the stem, creating a community. It's as if internally a new world is being built.
That's kinda creepy. Well, the communicator thingy from Star Trek is just this Starfleet logo. Starfleet badge is their communicator.
You're losing focus, kid. I warned you about that.
How could this place exist? I don't understand. What's happening in here?
Ruvik knows you're here. He's feeding off you. But there are more important problems. That detective.
Joseph isn't something to worry about. He doesn't suspect
He's
anything.
expendable. How else do you want me to say it? Remove him. That's an order.
Killing Joseph? That's not gonna help me find Leslie.
He can't be trusted. He'll turn on you. They all will, once they know what you're after. We told you. You're weak, kid. And you're disappointing us.
Are you guys all right? We're all right. Sebastian, maybe we can lift this enough for Kidman to go under and open it from the other side.
We're counting on you.
But it wasn't that they were initially putting serial killers
Why did
in.
they catch you instead of just killing you?
Maybe he didn't see me as a threat.
He.
I know who you are. I'm not going to let you take him. You should have followed your orders, kid.
It's not loaded.
I'm going to kill you, Kidman.
I don't know what the big fuss about disarming her gun was. We had no bullets. I suppose he could prevent us from braining him with it, maybe? And now we just gotta ask him a question.
Show yourself. Come and kill me if you can. Oh, fuck you, Kidman!
Why so serious?
Oh, shit!
Hello? There's something written on there.
Stupid movie.
Oh. Yeah, my sleep schedule's sort of fucked up at the moment, Tolbrex.
I know all about
Oops,
you,
shush,
kid.
phone.
I know who you are.
Really? Then you know him better than I am. 'Cause I don't know who I are. This is why I played the DLC. Oh. Getting tricky dicky over here.
Show yourself, damn it! You can't hide.
What happens if I flash him?
Why are you making me do this? Damn it, Joseph. You should have just stayed out of the way.
Are there sins you are ashamed of?
Where are we now?
Wait a second. This house. No, it can't be.
I'm wondering if I missed something back in that other place, because it looked like in a movie sequence there was something on one of the tables. I'm worried I missed a pickup, which is concerning, because that might have means we missed a bit of paper. I'll be annoyed if I can't get my whole bit of paper. Can I just ignore the spooky rocking chair? Fuck you, rocking chair. I outspooked ya.
Miss Kidman, please tell me about your family.
Next subject.
No. We've prolonged this talk for a while now. It's important for our understanding of you.
They never gave a shit. Too caught up in that church of theirs. More like a cult. It was like a punishment. Nothing I ever did was good enough for them.
They abused you?
No. It was more like neglect. That's why when I just left, they didn't care. They never came looking, they just gave up.
And you never went back to them?
I did. A couple of years later, they were gone. Everyone was gone. It was like the whole town got up and moved. I should have felt something, but I didn't.
And how do you feel about it now?
The same. They can rot for all I care. It was strange, though. There's a statue in the center of town, an angel with its head in its hands. I used to just stare at it when I was young, thinking it was sad. But now, I felt like even that statue knew how pitiful life was there. What a terrible place.
I have heard of Danger 5, I have never seen it. That's the one that has the... where the Nazi robot with the chainsaw and the flamethrower comes from, right? Okay, so... interesting. That explains this. Like, this whole scenario was pulled from Kidman's mind. So the best part of the base game was actually during part of Kidman's mental scape. That's interesting.
Leslie! Leslie, stop!
Ooh, suddenly the statue's gone.
At night, I would stare up at the statue lit up in the center of town. It looked like it was crying for all the wasted life in that place.
I assume I need to, like, make the statue appear? I don't know if this is on the Shadow Puppets scenario. I might need things to put on the, Ooh! Hello! That's going to be a little difficult until those remnants despawn. There we go. As I said, there's usually a quick way to solve most of those puzzles. It's just a matter of spotting it, and I am not the greatest Mr. Puzzle Man. I need to be able to zoom in on the letter. I'm hoping once I have all the bits, it'll let me jigger with the fucker properly. Oh, is the puppy dog still out there? Because we never did kill him.
Piece of my past. STEM must be creating this.
Yes, thank you, Kidman. Managed to put that one together for myself. The darkness is a bit much. It's like just outright impossible to see anything. Oh, hello. Yeah, I do wish devs would give their players a bit more credit. You know, if they can't put 2 and 2 together, then maybe they don't deserve to put 2 and 2 together. And unless, like, it's vital for solving a puzzle in the game, then you shouldn't have to spell it out for them. Even then, probably shouldn't have to spell it out for them. I'd just carry the whole light. No worries, boss. Oh, I am the final. That's cool. Alright, statue, if you fucking start moving, I'm goddamn out. I'm not here to deal with weeping angels. That was a cool puzzle. I like that. That was good. It seems whenever this part of the scenario is in play, they do right.
In life, we constantly search for a place we feel safe. A home we can always come back to. We imagine that place in our minds and are drawn to it. You had a home, but now that place is here with us. Mr. Corporation is being a little too heavy-handed, methinks. Alright. That's sufficiently creepy as just a little background detail. That... yeah. That's sufficiently creepy. Just a fucking weirdo mask on a chair. Hey, it's the Pope! Oh! Is that where those marks came from? From the cult? Interesting. Does that mean Kidman's delusions had more of an effect on everything than we initially suspected? Very interesting.
Reuben has no idea what he's done. It's not surprising that he doesn't care either. He was never motivated by fear of Mobius. The STEM prototype works, but only when connected to Reuben. I've checked the details, and he customized the whole system to only operate with his own brainwave pattern. I left him alone with the device for far too long. Trusted him too much, and despite all my knowledge in the field, it's past the point of fixing. I can't just flip a switch. And that's not the worst of it. They know as well. I'm not going to take the blame for this. I will drag him here and make him fix it. I can't imagine what they will do to him if he doesn't.
Yeah, I know, Kitty. I'm just curious. See ya, girl. I think for now I'll just finish off the assignment part of the DLC. And then I'll have to do the consequence and the executioner probably when I get back from work tonight. So I think we're getting close to the end of the first part of this DLC. It feels like this is the final sort of stretch of the scenario since we just got the last.
They're drawn to
the last of the Doctor's recordings. Now we just need the last.
Please let it be Leslie.
The last of the written notes.
I've got to get to him before those things do.
I'm assuming I haven't missed any of the notes since I've got... I assume they all come out static, not... Oh, hello. That was lucky. That was not so lucky. I just woke up a shag nasty. Good job, me. Well done. What? Oh. I didn't realize there's a hole in the floor. Is that a new loading screen image, or did I just not notice it before? I enjoyed the first season of IBO, but that's all I've seen. I haven't seen the second season. I wouldn't say IBO was, like, stellar. I wasn't fond of some of the mech designs in it. But it was decent. You know, I don't want to look at Mr. Spooper. I want to pick up the bottle. Oh, I've already got a bottle. Oops. Is he just on a patrol route? What's his deal? I might be dead. I just sort of assumed I could hop over the fence here. Oh, I can do that. What happens if I yuck a bottle at them? Do they pop? No. Alright, worth a try. Ha! See your doctor about that, friend. But they've got nasal sprays for that. you got that many bolts in your head already, I don't think an axe is going to make much difference. Like, realistically. Realistically, I suppose, is not a good word choice. I didn't even need to axe that other guy. I thought I had to, like...
That's the door from before. That should get them away from the gate.
I thought I had to, like, wind a crank or something to open the door, but no, it just opened. What's this? After watching Zeta, is Double Zeta something you should watch?
Help! Help! They're here! He's here!
Okay. That's a hole in the floor, though. So, that smells like a trap. Double Zeta is a rough watch. Don't just go barreling into Double Zeta off of the back of the Zeta if you're not ready for it. Double Zeta is very different tonally. The thing to keep in mind with Double Zeta is it came literally straight after Zeta. Like, there was pretty much no downtime production-wise, and Tomino wasn't involved with the first half of it. It only exists because the company was just like, we need more. This is absurdly popular. Make more. And so they did without Tomino, and Tomino only came back to direct the second half of the series after he saw what they had done to it and was just like, you're fucking it up, mate. Stop doing this. I'ma fix it. You can watch CCA without having seen Double Zeta. You already know the important points for CCA. I mean, honestly, you could probably watch... oh, well, that just didn't work at all. That just made everybody angry. You could probably watch...
Help! Help! They're here! He's here!
Leslie, it's all right. It's safe now. You can let me in.
Safe? It's safe now?
You could probably watch Char's Counterattack after only having seen the original Gundam, though you would lose some of Char's character development, obviously, but... you've seen OG and Zeta, so you're right to just watch CCA.
Finally found you. You're not hurt, are you?
Getting stronger. Can't get away.
We'll be fine, Leslie.
Church.
How am I gonna get us out of here?
Church, please.
The church.
Please, church. Church.
All right, come on. Stay close to me. I'll protect you.
Church.
It took me quite a while to realize that the Beacon Mental Hospital logo is literally a lighthouse beacon. I thought it was some sort of weird bird. Zeta's really good, in my opinion. I'm hoping I don't miss that last note. I'm getting paranoid now. Because it feels like we're getting close to the end of the scenario. don't want to accidentally miss the last note. That's a wall, Leslie. I mean, I get what you're pointing at, but that's a wall. Calm down. Ruvik can't diddle you. That's what the chemicals did. Aha! I did that wrong. Bim bom! There we go. Torn letter. I sensed at the moment Marcello had triggered the machine. He had removed my mind from the core. He thought he figured out how to get around me, but he is such a fool. The brain is nothing but matter. My consciousness is omnipresent. I can see them all, their memories, their thoughts, their fears. And by pulling in so many people, I will consume them all. From the weakest first, each mind gives me power to conquer. Where does my world end and reality begin? From now on, that line begins to blur. I did miss a personal file somewhere, which is annoying, but not too bothersome.
See, Leslie? We're almost there. Just a little further.
Everything's gonna go to shit. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, no? Alrighty, you surprised me. Why does it have like a weird mark on it? Suspicious. We've gotten like 3 different music tracks, but it doesn't feel like there's been 3 pieces of music in this whole DLC. Hang on. At 5 came a plague, taking our livestock, and with that many took their lives. At 7, Mother turned to the church. Their symbol was etched in her mind. At 14, I left, leaving only a note. I'd wrote that I'd gone to heaven. Alright, that's breakable. Except I can't break it. Can I? Ooh, maybe I can break it. No? Okay. So that's a smashy statue. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I got you with Leslie, but I need thingies to put on these platforms. Ah! The breakable walls were, in fact, breakable walls.
Shit. Leslie, you've got to hide. Don't come out until I call you.
Where's Mr. Boogity Boogity Boo? I'm coming for you. Wait, should I disable the wall? I feel like maybe I shouldn't. So I'm going to assume...
I guess you could say I started young. I would sneak into the graveyard, steal the statues, and hide them. I wanted people to think they were cursed, but every morning they were back in their right place.
Hello? Somebody's being somewhat unpleasant. I don't remember ever really doing much in the way of creative writing in high school. But then, I did not have much in the way of creative writing aspirations. Horned Goat Man.
I had enough. When I knew I could survive on my own, I left and told myself I would never come back.
So, what happens if we don't let Big and Ugly out? You only need 3 statues. Oh my god. 7, 5, 14. 5, plague. 7, mother. 14, go home. Alright, where's my plague statue?
Come on, the church is right ahead. It should be a little safer in there.
Okay, so what happens if I do free Mr. Nasty?
Huh?
What? Don't understand. What was the point of this? This is dog room, but we don't have guns, so we can't fight doggos. What?
Ugh, damn it!
I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure quite what's going on right now. Am I just dead? I don't... Okay, yes. Possibly, you might be right. Maybe if I didn't pull the lever, this fight wouldn't be here. Okay.
We should go.
Get you. Church. Get you. Get you.
It's all right. I'm here. Nothing is going to get you. You have to stay with me. There's no other way.
He's here!
Ruvik, what do you want with me?
You. I'm just making sure you're doing your job. Just like me, I doubt they want damaged goods.
Back up! He's coming with me!
Oh, I hope so. I needn't remind you the consequences for failure. Your people aren't the only ones counting on this boy. You need him to get out.
As do I. We're all their pawns, eventual victims. They killed me. They ripped me apart and took what they needed. I will destroy what they wish to control.
Ruvik? Stop it! Let him go!
He is my vessel. I am in control.
I sense a conflict of interest. Just what was your mission exactly? Do you think their all-prying eyes can't see and hear? They've been watching you, kid.
What are you doing, kid? You are to bring the boy back to us.
No! I can't! If I bring Leslie out, Ruvik comes with him. We don't know what he's capable of. I can't let that happen.
You swore allegiance, but you are not in a position to make decisions like this. This is not acceptable behavior. You will bring us back that boy. Run all you want, kid. You can't escape. Like everyone else that crosses us, we will hunt you down. Come back, kid. You have a job to do. Enough games. Stop running.
No! Stop! Get away from me!
The shadow effects is really nice.
You will follow us.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I see.
Come back, kid. You will bring us back that boy.
Having all of you in one place will provide us with opportunities.
I can't trust you! Not like this!
No. She's coming with us. She's my responsibility.
Look, Seb, we need to talk. You're getting out of control.
Finally, with this machine, I can go back.
We can continue the experiments.
There are some things here that are to remain in the dark.
Beacon. I just hope I can get there before he does.
A little hasty with that gun, kid. What is it you plan on doing?
What I have to do.
Why would you want to play this on New Game Plus? Anyway, that's that done for now. I think I'll end the stream there, and tonight after work I'll do the other half of the DLC, as that ran for a bit longer than I expected. I was expecting them to be like an hour or two apiece, rather than nearly 4 hours for the first one. Anyway, as I said, that's all for now. I'll be back tonight to do the other chunks of the DLC. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hopefully I'll see you all next time.